Plastic neon membership card, name half smashed from my back pocket. Bell on the door goes ding every time I clock in. I love it. Dust on the cardboard standees, sun faded heroes on the wall. The stickers say be kind, rewind like it's some sacred law. Welcome to Rewind Paradise. Every bad movie priced just right. Shelf after shelf of beautiful trash. We got monsters, ninjas, rubber masks. Grab your popcorn and lose your pride. This whole store is my joyride. If it bombed at the multiplex, it found a home right here instead. Kids in the horror aisle, daring each other with shaky hands. Dads in the action section, arguing over which sequel's the man. Rom-coms in their pink boxes, cops, robots, vampire slime. I know every busted plot twist like they're old friends of mine. Welcome to Rewind Paradise. Every bad movie priced just right. Shelf after shelf of beautiful trash. We got monsters, ninjas, rubber masks. Grab your popcorn, lose your pride. This whole store is my joyride. If it bombed at the multiplex, it found a home right here instead. Friday night line out the door. Phone keeps ringing. Do you have part 4? Late fee ledger pen in my teeth. I'm the clerk, the critic, the priest. Oh yeah. For 90 minutes at a time, you can trade your life for mine. Pick a box, take a chance. This is where bad movies dance. Welcome to Rewind Paradise. Every bad movie priced just right. Shelf after shelf of beautiful trash. We got monsters, ninjas, rubber masks. Grab your popcorn, lose your pride. This whole store is my joyride. If the world forgot they exist, I'll keep them spinning in this little brick box of bliss. Plastic shelves on every wall. Friday night, we're in the hall. Thumb on the box, read every line. Cover art louder than the lights inside. New release, rack like a treasure chest. One copy left, hope for the best. Clutching tickets, made of cardboard dreams. Candy in your hand, whole life on the screen. Be kind, rewind my heart. Spin it back to where we start in the aisle of faded posters. I found a home. From the A-list hits to those so bad they glow. You stack those stories in my soul. Every checkout beat, another world unfolds. Be kind, rewind my heart. Teach me how to love through every part. That action flick with the paper flames. Aliens drawn with crayons, crooked names. We laughed so hard at the awful fight. Cooted every line for the rest of the night. Then you slipped in some black and white. Said, trust me, kid, this one changed my life. I saw the credits roll, felt something new, like the world got big and it fit in that room. Be kind, rewind my heart. Spin it back to where we start in the eye clock in, fluorescent sun, sticky carpet, same old gum. Scan the shelves of faded sleeves, every cover like family. Guy at the counter goes, hey, what's that one where they time travel twice? Point at the sign that says we file by title, you still ask me twice. Be kind, rewind my life, spool me back to Friday night, when all I wanted was a ticket line, not your late fees and your fragile pride. Be kind, rewind my brain, fast forward through the dumb complaints. If you're looking for the plot line, it's stuck inside a VHS shrine. Plastic cases, little bricks, stack 'em higher, hope they stick. Mom with coupons, talks too loud, is this scary? Teen in sunglasses says, got anything kinda like that space thing? You're holding it in your hand, but I smile and scan. I should get a medal for patience. Be kind, rewind my life, spool me back to Friday night, when all I wanted was a ticket line, not your late fees and your fragile pride. Be kind, rewind my soul, crushed between the shelves and poles.
Hello, everyone. How's everyone doing? I don't know what happened to your redemption. It's possible that the alert widget is not installed on that particular scene. I haven't used that scene in a while, and I had to rebuild a bunch of them. So, yeah, sorry about that, AC. I'm just trying real quick to make sure it's working, since I have like unlimited points. Okay, no, it is working. It is working. I just want to be sure. I'll refund you 50 points at some point. Sorry about that. I think the alert thing's just missing from that screen. Hello, everyone. Hi, Che. Hi, AC. Hi, Megan. Hi, Marcus. Hi, Gloomy. And I think that's it. That's everyone who said something. And if you're lurking, hello to you as well. Hope you're having a wonderful evening. I'm having a very good evening. Well, I'm not. I'm having an okay evening. Taco Bell messed up my order, so I didn't get my. Well, I'd still got my taco, but I feel bad because my roommate gave me his taco because we bought the same thing, and he had his full order, and I was missing one part of my order, so he gave me part of his, and it was very sweet of him. He didn't have to do that, and I told him not to, but he did it anyway. But anyway, I got a partial refund, so it's all good. Did I get a haircut? Yes. I buzzed my head a couple of weeks ago because I got tired of it. And I still wear a hat most of the time. And look, here's the reason why. You see this line right here? This is permanent. Like, it's not there just because I have this headset on right now. I wear this headset all day, every day at work because I have to. And then when I'm streaming, I wear this headset because I like having good sound. And then when I'm sleeping, I have severe sleep apnea, so I wear a CPAP that has a strap that goes across my head right here. So my hair and head have a permanent indentation where that strap goes for a headset strap. So it's something that I have to live with for the rest of my life. I can't ever get rid of it. So I tend to wear hats most of the time. I'm very good, AC. Thank you for asking. Other than my partial dinner order, I'm very good. Tonight, I'm hoping anyway, because I just loaded up the game and I looked and we only have like $330. So I was hoping to do a lot of decorating and a lot of renovating tonight because we just opened up that new room. and I wanted to decorate it and get it all cool and like maybe expand some shelves into there, maybe put some new shelves of different movies. We can start filling up our shelves by buying movie packs. But I think we need to work a couple of days to build up some funds first because we don't have very much money. I look dapper? Well, thank you. You should see me when I put a suit on. That's a very, very, very rare occasion. I'm a t-shirt and shorts kind of guy. Oh, okay. Sounds good, Jay. Sounds good. That's probably a smart idea since it tends to do that to me. All right. Well, what say we get in here and end this day that we ended with last time, and we start working on the next day and making some money so we could do some decorating. Also, just a quick announcement to anyone that may be watching this on demand. I am trying to get to 1,000 subscribers. If you're watching this and you like this and you like the other content on my channel and you feel like you maybe want to support it a little bit, I would really, really appreciate it if you would drop a subscribe on my channel. I'm really trying to reach 1,000 subs by the end of the summer, and if not by the end of the summer, at least by the end of the year. And if I get to 1,000, not if, when I get to 1,000, I made a promise to all of my regular viewers that I will do 2 live streams, one dressed as a panda and the other one dressed as Long John Buttercups. And if you don't know who that is, come join my Discord. Or you can look back a little bit and look at the AI Slop videos. He's featured in a couple of those. Anyway, I just want to make that quick announcement towards the beginning so I can catch anyone that may be watching this on demand. Okay. A certain spell by Caradoc saved your life against a difficult boss. Was it Kaklang by chance? Because I use a very similar spell to that in Dragon Quest VIII to save my party from a really, really nasty attack. Anyway, shall we? Shall we? Let's. I say let's. Oop. Well, great. Hang on. Let me fix that. If I turn this on, it should be there. There we go. All right. Wait, hang on. Before we even close the day, do we have any boxes? No, there's no boxes today. Okay. Never mind. We'll just end the day. Because I got Kaklang recently in my game playthrough, and I remember that from, I think it was Dragon Quest VIII. There was a boss that I used Kaklang to save myself in because I was about to die. So I just threw it up really quick, and we survived. It's very useful in clutch moments like that, but you kind of have to know the fight to know that that's what's about to happen. You know what I mean? All right, we have 336. That's right. We have 336 bucks. Do we have... Yeah, so we have lots of movie bundles now. So I can get 60... For 160, I can get 15 random mixed movies. That's what we'll do. Because I need enough movies to where it justifies buying more shelves so that I can expand into that other room. But I do need to go rearrange a little bit. Hey, good morning, Marcus. Marcus, you going to fall asleep today? I know you probably will. Let me put these on the shelf. I need you to actually do returns, but I got to remember where everything is. Drama. Haha, drama's over here. And this is a kids movie. This goes over here. And this is a what is that? Fantasy movie. It threw me off because I saw like a gunslinger on the top. I was like, I don't have westerns yet. The comedy. This is new. Where did I put the comedies? Where did I put the comedies? Where did I put the comedies? Oh, there they are. Okay. Guys, swear to God. Okay, action. And then kids movie. And then 2 sci-fi movies. They're in the front because they're important. Oops. All right, dude. Don't just stand there. We don't have any customers. I need you to work returns. Return, yes. Right? That's got to be it, right? He saved up all. He stays up all night just making that mustache immaculate. It's like a Burt Reynolds stash, right? He's got special combs and oils and balms. I mean, I can't say anything. I've got special combs, oils, and balms too. But I don't stay up all night fixing my beard. No. It's kind of embarrassing, but could you give my number to whoever was working the cash register earlier? I thought they were kind of cute. Well, that would be Mark. Mark, would you like a date? Someone called. Date. Okay, you don't seem interested, so I'll let you get back to work. That's all of them. All right, let me help you out here. Balls. No balms. I have various balms and tinctures designed for maximum growth and softness. This bothers me. Okay, that's better. All right, let me get the rest of these. Oh, we got these too. Of course we have these. Why would you do this? It doesn't make sense. Right onto the floor. No, I have another one. There we go. Okay. No! There. See? Doesn't that look nice? All separated and categorized. Not like you were doing, just throwing them up there haphazardly. But at least I know he can't mix them up now, because it would not be possible. Is the game loud enough for you guys? It feels very soft for me. Do I need to turn it up a little bit? Better. Slightly soft for you? Okay, I'll go ahead and raise the volume in just a second. Let me put away this handful of returns, and then I'll take a look at the volume settings. I don't know why it's so soft. It's weird. I didn't change anything. Well, actually, no. Well, no, it's true. I didn't change anything, but there was a Windows update. And you know what Windows updates do whenever you have very specific sound settings on your computer? They're just like, I don't remember what they were. I'll just throw up random crap. I had to reset every device in my streaming software and my recording software. Every single device. Every sound device, every microphone, all of them had to be reset because it set them to all kinds of weird random stuff. Which is why the most recent Fallout 4 badly translated video had such strange audio on the camera because it was set to the wrong device, and I didn't realize it because I didn't think it would be set to anything differently than what it was set to before. I should know better by now. I don't know what I was thinking. All right, I think that's everything. All right, let's check the sound. Actually, I must check it here first. Audio. Yeah, it's at 100. The music's pretty soft, though. I'll raise the music up a little bit, but everything else was soft, too. So let me see. if I look at, so minimize that. If I go to sound settings, what do I have retro rewind set to? No, the volume mixer, not the sound settings. It's at 100. So for some reason, it's just soft. I don't know why. Maybe my system volume is only at 43. So leave that up to 65. That's a little better. Is that better?
What's this?
Oh, whoa! Yeah, it's just there's a weird crunchiness to the voice because it was set to my voice mod software, which is what I used to do, like weird sound effect voices, you know? If I'm doing like commercials for other shows or narration, I want it to be deeper or something. Hi, A10! I'm actually going to raise it a little bit here as well. All right. Shall we start the day? I would like you to... No. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to tell you to work faster. It's time to check out. I'm sorry. You're fine. You're doing just fine. You're just doing just fine. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to make you feel inferior. I'm not that kind of guy. I'm a much nicer boss. Really, I am.
Oh.
There you go. Everybody, movies. Oh, no! You walked out before I can hand it to you. You horrible, horrible old lady. Hey, you keep staring at that sign. Why don't you come in? Whatever. What do you want, Waldo? Reserve a copy of Phone Home. Yes, I have it. Oh, there's a broken tape. Here, take this.
Ooh.
Let me go fix this tape real quick. And then I got to start doing returns because otherwise I'll never catch up. How does this work? We flip it over. Yes. And then we take this and we unscrew. And then we put it back. And then we snip. And we snip. And then we put it back. And then voila. Good as new. Oh. I'm coming. All right. Drama. All right. Yes. Electric Letter 2. Do you have it for me? Hang on. Yes. All right. Electric Letter 2. There you go.
Oh.
Enjoy. Strange. Oh, my God. The day has barely started. What did I tell you about working faster? That includes staying awake. All right, let me get these Christmas movies. That's not a Christmas movie, but it's okay. I'll just grab randomly, whatever. I'll run all around the store. That's perfectly fine. My hands are full. I can't move. Oh, my fingers are in the wrong spot. I was pressing the wrong keys. All right, now we got action. Action's gonna go here, and then Christmas. Oh, I forgot to, I need to move the shelves and stuff. Okay, so we have this wonderful place that's like a death trap. Yeah, that's a really tight squeeze. I hope nobody goes in there. There's nothing in there anyway. Action!
Hey.
What? Static haunting. Okay, yes. Oh, yes, we have it. Your phone home that you reserved. It is right here, ma'am. Enjoy! Yes. Wow. It's amazing you can get a new video at a video store. All right. Oh, gosh, what? You're looking for a kid movie. Both my son and your daughter will enjoy. Yeah, why don't you try this new release? It's actually $7 instead of $4. That's how you make money. What? Can you fend for yourself for a couple of seconds while I put this last couple away? That doesn't go there. That goes over here. Yes. You reserved Cozy Mailman Holiday. There you are. Okay. Thankfully, it was not a problem that I needed to address. So I can do this, and I can do this, and I can do this, and stand here. I get caught up on chat. Where's Waldo? It is certain. Yeah, it is certain. He was here. He wanted to rent things. Phone home. He reserved phone home. Okay, these are doing okay. Oh, we got a couple of things here. Got a phone home and an adult film that wasn't rewound. Rude. Okay, phone home. How we doing on time? It is only 5:30. It's been a rather slow day, honestly. Figured it would be busier. And comedy. Okay. Kids movie.
Hey.
Oh no. What? Let's see. What'd she do? Let's see. Phone home. She's getting a new release and a snack, and she returned a damaged rental. I'm not sure if that makes up for it. No, think you're gonna be charged. So it's so weird she said something so nice, but she has such an angry face. I hope this keeps the lights on. Yeah. You want a new release? Sure. How about one of our many choices from this shelf over here, labeled new releases? We'll do this one because it's in arm's reach. There.
Ooh.
Enjoy. Ah! Shows what I think of static haunting. Romance. Horror. Yeah, it's got a pretty decent soundtrack. Even though one of my live streams got copyright claimed from one of the songs in it. I don't know what that was all about. I didn't bother, like, disputing it because I was just like, I don't care. I don't really care about monetizing live streams. They don't really make a lot of money. But I just thought it was weird. My goodness, you dreamed you were having a seizure? That's awful. Stuffed toy alien invasion sounds like sci-fi version of Toy Story. It does, doesn't it? Okay, we can turn the open sign off now. We are done for the day, Mark. We did a good job. I'm sorry I told you to work faster. I didn't mean it personally. Well, you're smiling at me and giving me side eye, so I think we're okay. That's your normal MO. All right, while we're closing up the store, I'll let him handle the rest of the customers. I'm going to start moving these. Not that. That's not it. That's not it. That's it. Okay, so if I turn this around, I'm thinking I'm going to do tall shelves along the wall and then short shelves on aisles in the middle there. Your last rental was late? Sure, I brought it back on time. Yeah. You seem very amicable about it, so I'm not going to worry too much. You know, like maybe this one would be like out here. and then like another row behind this facing this way. So we'll have like a row along this wall and a row in the middle with another row on this side. And then we can put like smaller shelves on either side of the row facing this way, or maybe just decoration displays or something. I need to do the walls in here too. We need to make this look like the rest of the store. Ah! There we go. We must have our stars. This wallpaper makes me think of the carpet in arcades from the late 80s and early 90s. Alright, and then there's a little spot up here. There we are. Alright, now it looks like it's part of the store. Oh no, wait, it's the wrong type of wall. Hang on. We gotta change it to this. Oh my god, I gotta go over them all again. Jesus. Alright, hang on. This is gonna take me a minute. At least this doesn't cost any store money, you know. This is free. Nope. Nope. That's it. Okay, I think we've got it set. It is in the style of the store. Yes, we are good. We are good. Okay, I've got 649. Let's see. Can I get like a 5-row shelf? Oh, I can get several. Okay, I'll get 3 of them. I probably shouldn't have got that many because I'm not going to be able to buy movies tomorrow. That's okay. I might sell one. Like that. Oh, wait, hang on. They're not lined up. Nope. Move. Like that. There we are. Just like that. Okay. So I think what we'll do is we'll make this. Oops. Oops. All right, this will be our Christmas section on either side of this middle thing here. And then here, I think we'll move romance there because I think I can fit the entire romance collection in that one section. I think. We'll find out. We'll try. Okay, then grab the rest. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Still not enough. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I was right! I fit the whole thing with one empty spot. So I'm going to take this. Oops. Nope. Wrong button. I'm going to put it next to it just in case we have some overflow for now. This is just a temporary fix. And then this can be reused somewhere else. I can put it here to extend the actions section, maybe? Okay. I think that's good enough for one day. Hopefully I'll have enough to pay you tomorrow. I didn't think of that. Okay. Whew. Oh, glow-in-the-dark stars. I remember those. I had a friend that they had glow-in-the-dark stars all over their bedroom. And I remember there's this hotel that's right near the house. We've had to stay there once whenever we had problems with electricity being off at the house. And we had no idea that this was the case. But when we got in bed and we turned the lights off, and as soon as we turned the lights off, there was this glowing desert scape painted across the entire wall that was completely invisible when the lights were on because it was painted on the basic walls with like glow-in-the-dark paint. It was just such a cool thing. We turned the lights off. It's like, oh, wow. Who knew that was there? That's awesome. Oh yeah, maybe movie synopsis. We'll get to those. I'm not gonna do one after every day because that just kills my voice. But we'll do a couple tonight. All right. So I need you to work returns, and I don't have any money to buy anything, so we're just gonna be working returns together for a while. Long night. Don't usually wear your shades to work. Just wondering. Maybe you were out a little late. Tied one on. I'm not judging. Nine. Oh, reserved. 10. All right, let's get these on the shelf. Mark, could you make them a little more organized, please? My goodness. All right, so I'm going to get these. No. I'm going to put them here. And then I'm going to take these, put them here. Well, if I can make myself point them at the shelf, I will do that. Marcus! I'm literally standing right here watching you do that. Stop. All right. Let's get the rest of these new releases back on the shelf in a more orderly fashion, please. Okay. Whew. All right. Oh, nope. Over here. You're going to put those in all the wrong places, aren't you? Ah, I couldn't beat him back. Oh, no. I didn't want to pick that up. That's okay. Oh, boo. I'll fix that in a minute. Okay. Okay, that's at least a little better. It's a little better. It's big gaping hole in the middle bothers me, but that's okay. That will be fixed with more returns. At least I know he's not going to put anything else on the shelf right now. I'm coming. Yes. Grave Robber's Chimp. Awesome. I'll be sure to check that one out also. That sounds delightful. Okay. We've got romance, which is now over here. And we've got comedy, which is back here. And we've got another comedy and another comedy, and we've got a fantasy, which is over here, and over here, and over here, and this is a drama, which goes right here, and this is a horror, which goes right here, and this is sci-fi, which goes right there. Okay, let me grab this while I'm here. Nope. And stick that in the reserve pile. All right, he's got those taken care of. I'm gonna go ahead and fix these. And then we'll be ready to... Oh, I have some more shelves to put on. Oh, dude, don't I? I forgot about those. Okay. Screw, screw, screw. Snip, snip. Good as new. Okay, then this is going to go... Actually, I'm going to put all of these back. They've been sitting there. Keep forgetting to put them back. Oh, romance isn't there anymore. It's over here now. Okay, and then we have the fantasy. Fantasy. Then we have horror and a new release. All right, so I got these other two shelves that I need to put up. I completely forgot that I bought 3 shelves. I just put one of them up because my brain just decided to take a vacation. All right, if this is the case, I think I'm going to rearrange these slightly, but only slightly. All right, let's put this here, and then I'm going to make them the right decoration. Okay, and then you're going to be here and that. Okay. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to take these Christmas movies. Oops. And I'm going to put them on this shelf, so that they're side by side instead of opposite sides, since we have 4. Because if we're doing 4, then what I'd like to do is actually move fantasy over there to here. Then I can repurpose these smaller shelves on the edges. What do you want? I was at the help desk and no one assisted me. I waited a whole minute. Do you ignore your customers on purpose? I'm sorry that that happened. Obviously, I was not working because no one waits that long when I'm here. Okay, so romance movies are going to be very popular today. And we don't have a whole lot of them, and I can't buy any more. So we're just going to roll with the punches here. All right, go to the checkout. I'm going to go ahead and open up the store and go drum up some business. Ooh. There. How about you? Oh, you already have something. Never mind. You? No. How about you?
Ooh.
You are you. I can't even give you one. You're already coming to the store, aren't you? Yup. Enjoy your browsing. How about you? Fine. Whatever. What do you like, ma'am? What would you like? Roller, sorcerer, disco. There you are. That may be the movie that I create. Roller, sorcerer, disco sounds hilarious. My God, they never stop. Oh, I have two. My favorite was hang on. Yes, the cookie knocking at midnight. No, you're not too late. No one else is going to rent that besides you. I had a customer that was angry. I mean, when I say angry, I mean angry that their internet had been down for 3 days and I couldn't get a technician out there that same day, and it was Friday, so I couldn't get a technician out until Monday of the following week, and they were so angry, and all I could think was, your internet's been down for 4 days and you didn't think to call until Friday afternoon at 4 in the evening? Did you really think that was a good idea? Why didn't you call right when you noticed it was down? We probably could have fixed it over the phone at that point. And if we did have to send a tech, that tech would have been out the following morning probably. But no, you waited till Friday at 4 o'clock, where my hands are tied, and all I can do is say, well, I got to get a technician out there, and they're not going to be available till Monday. But yet, that's my fault. It's my fault that they didn't plan ahead. Ah, the Grave Robbers Chimp. Yes, I've got that one for you, the Grave Robbers Chimp. Boink! There you are. All right, let me put this on the shelf. It's a new release. We must have it out because otherwise people will not rent it, and they make the most money. Oh, how long do we have on a new release? I should probably look at that. Oh my God. I'll never get to look at it if you... Mark, wake up! Home, phone, home. There you are.
Oh.
Reserved and now in your hands. Let's see. Okay, so this is the last day for one of them to be a new release. I don't know which one it was. Which one was it? Phone home. No. It's Galactic Rebellion. So Galactic Rebellion tomorrow is not going to be a new release anymore. So we're going to get to sell a bunch of those copies. We'll have a nice little boost of income. That'll be good. We'll be able to get some decorations maybe. Yeah, gotta slap him around sometimes, right? Boy, that is true, Che. If it can go wrong, it will go wrong. And if it can go wrong on a weekend, it'll absolutely go wrong on a weekend. We had this thing where Jody and I, for a long time, just would not make any big plans because every single time we made big plans, the day before we were going to leave, one of our dogs would start getting sick. So we just stopped doing things. We stayed home. My God, pick it up. We just stayed home all the time. That's what I was trying to say before my Butterfingers. Oh my God, what? New release. You want a new release? Might I suggest you come browse the new release section with me? Come with me, sir. Come to this corner of the store where you'll find not two, but 3 shelves with the name New Release at the top, with all the new movies for you to choose. But you must come quick, otherwise they will all be taken. Sir, you need to come grab your new release. Are you so lazy that I must carry one to you? Fine.
Oh.
Take it. The Cozy Mailman Holiday. There you are.
Oh.
Wow, 2 people reserved that in 2 days. That's crazy. Okay, so let's put these on the shelf. We've got some Christmas movies. And I think I have... Do I have another one? No, I don't. Okay, so children's movies. I have a couple of those, I think. One there. One there. And then we have, oh my God, it never ends. It never ends. Customers are so dumb. What? The Book Dropout. Yes. You look like someone that would rent a movie called The Book Dropout. Then we have a sci-fi film that goes here. And we have an adult film, The Strange Lady. And then a drama. I picked up one by accident. Alright, then we have an action flick. Interesting. Both of them are about princesses or queens, as you can see. They have the same image on both covers. Oops. I didn't mean to do that. Alright, so we're going to put this in action. In fact, I'm going to go ahead and put that here so a romance doesn't get put there by accident. And then sci-fi. And then, oh gosh, what? Yes, let's see. What did he do? He got chips. He got cotton candy. So he didn't even rent a movie. He just got chips and cotton candy. Okay, yeah, it broke. Okay, charge the fee. My dealers. Oh God. Oh, I have money. Never mind. It's like I don't have money, but I do. I do. I made a good amount of money today. A good emitter. A good emitter. I made a good amount of money. Good amount of money. Thank you, sir. Let's see. Isn't it weird, Jay? I don't know why they just choose that time to have major issues. Oh, well, someone was angry. Yes. Oh, you reserved it. Okay. I'm not going to get mad if you reserved it. You know, if you don't know where the new releases are when there is a clear sign, then I will be angry. All right, I guess I'll put these on the shelf too. All right, so we got a romance. Romance is not there anymore. It's over here now. Romance. Stiff Ape. Okay, then. The Sunken Uncle. Actually, I'm putting fantasy over here now. The Sunken Uncle. This is the bad boy with his wizard. And, oh, we need to change this to adult now. Our adult section has gotten so large. We need to have another shelf. I'm never going to say that out loud again. Excuse me. Okay. Closed. We're closed. People, stop coming in. Okay. I wanted to move this. Put it here. Eventually, it will have its own room. Oh, I need to change the design of this, too. It should be like this. There we are. That's much better. Running a video store is thirsty work. Yeah? Yeah? Well, you can't come back here anymore. I'm revoking your membership, young lady. How dare you? How dare you throw our merchandise on the floor? I should slap you across your smug little face. But I'm not, because I'm a gentleman. Did she do it too? She did it too. What are you doing to these people? I think you need to take your sunglasses off. I think you're being very off-putting, apparently. I blame you, Mark. I blame all of this on you. Okay, this is reserved. Even though they never picked it up. Apparently they were just too angry because they had a late fee. Boink. Santa's mission, the stolen mammal. Ward burnout. Okay. Is that the last customer? Are you gonna throw shit on the floor too? See, that's how people should handle late fees. Bye-bye. All right, let's make a movie, guys. I don't remember the exact title of mine. I'm gonna look real quick. Market. Oh, you know what? I should get some. I should get movies now that I have money. Okay, I'll put those away after the synopsis. Don't let me forget, chat. Do not let me forget. Yeah, oh yeah, she's permabanned. She's not coming back. I love that they're going to be putting in. Let's see, mine was a kids movie. They're going to be putting in like actual memberships. So people that come into your store are actually going to have a membership in the system, and we will be able to come here and look in the database to see what all they've rented, when they've had late fees, how much money they've made on the store, spent on the store. You know, we'll have that kind of stuff with one of the updates in the future too, which is pretty freaking cool. Okay, so mine is something about a wizard or sorcerer. Roller Sorcerer Disco. That's what I was going to do. It is just a kids movie. All right. Jay, did you have one in mind? Do you want to look through a certain a certain category? Let me know. I will pull it up. We can look through it and pick one for you. They certainly will be, Patty Wax. That's right. I was going to make fun of her outfit, AC, because like, aren't you a little matchy-matchy? You know? It's okay to vary it a little bit. Put on some brown pants to go with your mint shirt and headphones. But comedy, you got it. Comedy. All right, so we've got the Disco Queen Comedian, Big Grin Hitchhiker, Visitor Unmasked, The TV Smoke, Goofball Sorcerer, My Butler is My Prom Date. That sounds hilarious. The Bodybuilder Prankster, The Doctor Illusion, The Bull Illusion, The Philosopher Obsession, The Cigarette in a Manhole, Hostile Keyboard Takeover, which sounds really weird, and Raid the Cow Juice. Yeah, it's very obviously what her favorite color is. I bet she really likes Thin Mint cookies, too. She probably likes mint chocolate chip ice cream. Choose Wrigley's Spearmint Gum. My Butler's My Prom Date? All right, you got it. Let's see, mine, what was mine again? Mine was... where was it? It was something Roller Sorcerer Disco. All right. If there were a kids film, a kids film called Roller Sorcerer Disco, what would the plot synopsis be? Let's find out, shall we? Oh, no problem, Jay. Take your time. Roller Sorcerer Disco, 1979. Of course, it's a 79 movie. Genre, musical, fantasy, kids adventure, retro comedy. He's got the magic, he's got the moves, and he's skating to save the world. The synopsis. Toby Sparks is an award-winning 11-year-old. He's an award-winning 11-year-old. An awkward 11-year-old kid living in a sleepy suburban town whose only real talent is falling over his own feet at the local roller rink, the Starlight Lounge. His life changes forever when he accidentally knocks over a mysterious glowing jukebox hidden in the rink's dusty basement storage unit. The collision shatters the jukebox and releases Balthazar the Groovy, an ancient wizard-like sorcerer, a wizard-like sorcerer. Okay. Who has been trapped inside the machine since the cosmic age of funk. Balthazar wears a star-covered robe that shifts colors like a disco ball and sports a pair of legendary glowing polyurethane quad skates. He explains to Toby that an evil monochromatic entity known as Baron Boring is traveling from planet to planet, absorbing all color, music, and joy from the universe. And the Starlight Lounge is his next target. Because Toby freed him, Balthazar appoints the boy as his apprentice, granting him a pair of enchanted skates to give him perfect balance, high-flying agility, and the ability to shoot dazzling neon laser beams from his fingertips whenever a solid bass line plays. To defeat Baron Boring, Toby and Balthazar must track down 3 cosmic records hidden across the town before the big Saturday night skate-off. The adventure kicks into high gear with classic kid movie antics. Training montage, Balthazar teaches Toby how to channel his magical energy through the power of rhythm, leading to a magical sequence where Toby skates up walls, maneuvers around traffic, and accidentally turns a strict school principal's suit neon pink. The Shadow Drones. Baron Boring sends his minions, soulless, gray-suited boredom drones who look like grumpy accountants, to steal the records. Toby and his neighborhood friends defend their turf using a mix of high-speed roller tag maneuvers and exploding glitter bombs. The Funk Factor. Toby discovers that the magic only works if he completely loses his self-consciousness and embraces his own unique style, learning a valuable lesson about self-confidence. On Saturday night, Baron Boring arrives at the Starlight Lounge, freezing the entire crowd of kids into gray, motionless statues. The only way to break the spell is for Toby to face the Baron in a high-stakes magical dance and skate battle on the main rink. As Balthazar lays down a heavy synthesized funk track from the DJ booth, Toby executes a series of impossible, gravity-defying skate stunts. He finishes the routine with a spectacular, sparkling triple-axle starlight spin that unleashes a massive wave of rainbow energy. The blast shatters the Baron's monochromatic armor, turning him into a harmless, neon-clad dance enthusiast, and restores the entire town to vibrant, music-filled life. The film is a glorious time capsule of late 70s youth culture, packed with bright satin jackets, feathered hair, and a blinding amount of lens flare from actual disco balls. The movie features an infectious, upbeat disco pop soundtrack filled with catchy brass sections and synth loops that became an instant hit on school playgrounds. And the magical spells were created using vibrant, hand-drawn rotoscope animations laid over the live-action footage, giving the magic a distant, comic book-style glow. Memorable line: "You can take away our weekends, Baron, but you can never stop the groove." Please generate a movie poster. Poster for this masterpiece of camp cinema. Oh my gosh. Can't type, guys. Can't type. Yeah, Shaka Khan. That actually sounds like a very fun. No, that's not. No. For the masterpiece of camp cinema you just described. Come on. You can do it, Generai. I believe Gemini. I'm going to stop talking now, guys. I'm just going to play the game now. You guys can watch, make your own annotations. I'm having trouble forming words. Roller Sorcerer Disco. He's got the magic, he's got the moves, and he's skating to save the world. Oh my god, the wizard in the back with the afro is freaking amazing. I freaking love it. I wish this was a real movie. This would definitely be on Patty Cake's Pajama Party Picture Show. No doubt. No doubt. Toby Sparks, Balthazar the Groovy, and Baron Boring. Oh my god, that's amazing. I love the logo too. The logo's so 70s. All right. Let's check out Chase. Check. Okay. Oh, it looks like Itan's first. So we'll do Itan first, then Che. Chasing Dust. Logline. After their mother loses her battle with cancer, a fiercely protective 16-year-old call sign, the Wolf, falsifies his way into the British military, dragging his 11-year-old brother, Ghost, into the brutal world of soldiers to keep their broken pack together. The weight of the world. Sorry, hang on. There we go. Jackson's childhood ends the moment his younger brother Simon is born. Disgusted by the arrival of another son, their father walks out on the family, leaving Jackson to watch their mother fight a losing battle against aggressive cancer. When she finally succumbs, Jackson is only 10 and Simon is just 5. Rather than allowing the British system to tear them apart, Jackson makes a desperate choice. He begins falsifying official documents to trick the government into believing they are supervised and doing fine. He drops out of school, taking a grueling paper route and working odd jobs just to keep food on the table and the lights on for his little brother. For 6 years, Jackson lives in the shadows of a system he's constantly outrunning, sacrificing his own youth to raise Simon. Because they have to remain invisible to social services, Simon becomes a shadow himself, quiet, hyper-observant, and elusive, earning the protective call sign Ghost. Jackson, developing a fierce territorial instinct to guard his brother from a hostile world, earns the reputation of a lone wolf, but as the bills pile up and the threat of authorities closing in become inevitable, the wolf realizes he can't hide his cub in an empty house forever. Facing homelessness and separation, a desperate 16-year-old Jackson falsifies his age one last time to enlist in the military. Refusing to abandon Ghost, the wolf manages to drag his 11-year-old brother along into the periphery of the military world, fighting tooth and nail to keep him fed, clothed, and hidden just outside the barracks, or within supportive military networks. The film shifts into a gripping psychological struggle of survival on two fronts. While Jackson faces the harsh, unforgiving realities of becoming a teenage soldier, he is constantly waging a silent predatory war to preserve what little innocence Simon has left. Chasing Dust. Not bad. And the butler is my prom date. He cleans up well. Too well. The setup. Chloe is a high-achieving, hyper-organized high school senior who has planned her perfect life down to the millimeter. Step 12 of her 15-step master plan, attend senior prom with the school's star quarterback, securing her status as prom queen and punching her ticket to the Ivy League. But when the quarterback dumps her via mass text message just 48 hours before the big night, Chloe's perfect world collapses. Refusing to go alone and face social ruin, she looks around for an emergency backup. Enter Patty, her family's newly hired, impeccably British, and utterly unflappable butler. Patty is used to polishing silver and managing crises, but he's never had to navigate the treacherous waters of an American high school gym. The twist. Desperate times call for desperate measures. Chloe convinces Patty to trade his serving tray for a rented tuxedo and pretend to be her ultra-wealthy, incredibly sophisticated European boyfriend. Patty, bound by a strict sense of professional duty and a secret soft spot for the chaotic teen, reluctantly agrees. When they arrive at prom, Patty doesn't just blend in, he steals the show. Of course I do. He accidentally starts the massive dance trend while trying to show the kids a traditional waltz. He replaces the cheap spiked prom punch with a perfectly balanced non-alcoholic mocktail that somehow wins over the entire faculty. He uses his psychological training to completely dismantle the school bully's confidence using nothing but polite, devastatingly witty banter. As Patty becomes the most popular guy in the room, Chloe's ex-boyfriend grows furiously jealous, plotting to expose the European aristocrat as a fraud. Meanwhile, Chloe starts to realize that her obsession with the perfect life has been blinding her to what actually matters, and that the most genuine person in her life is the guy currently doing the Macarena in a tailored suit. The vibe. Think The Princess Diaries meets Ferris Bueller's Day Off. It's a hilarious, heartwarming comedy full of physical humor, sharp-tongued wit, and a healthy dose of teen movie nostalgia. I would watch that. That sounds fun. I have to admit, that sounds like a very fun movie. And it made me look good. I mean, it doesn't look anything like me, but at least I look good. He cleans up, kind of. He's not really a butler. definitely not really a butler. That's funny. Okay. Back to it. All right, Mark. Are you ready to call it a day? I think we should call it a day, my friend. I forgot to put the movies away. You didn't remind me. Didn't remind me. It's okay. I forgot anyway. I'll put them away now. I'll let Mark do the returns. All right, so we no longer have this movie as a new release. I'm going to go ahead and just pick these up. And we're going to drop them in here. Okay. How you doing today, buddy? Hey, I would like you to do the return station. Thank you. 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 All right, let's drop these on the shelf. Comedy. Kids. Fantasy. Fantasy's here now. And this is going to be romance and horror and more horror, and this is going to be fantasy. Is this the real life? Is this just fantasy? You know, maybe I will put drama next to fantasy. Then I can say, you know, is this real life or is this fantasy? Sometimes the things I say, guys, I swear. Amuse myself more than I amuse anyone else. Okay. Is that all of them? I think that's all of them. Nope, there's more. All right, so we're going to put the sci-fis up, and then a horror movie, and then a Christmas movie. Okay. All right. Let me look through here. Do we have any Galactic Invaders or whatever it was called? The Star Wars ripoff. So I want to keep 2, but I want to get rid of the rest. Okay, so what? Phone home. Sure, you got it. You got it. Phone home. Into the reserves. I'm going to go ahead and do this. I'm not sure how much popcorn we've been selling, but it's not been emptied, so it's probably not selling very well. Okay, we got a broken tape. I'm going to put this over here for now. I'll come and fix it later. Okay. Yeah, I noticed that gaming shirt and the little headset thing on the lapel was really cute. That was a nice little touch. Brent is actually getting very good at Spanish. He's been Duolingoing Spanish for a while now, so he's mentioned, because he drives Uber occasionally, he has mentioned that he's had passengers that are speaking in Spanish on the phone, and he doesn't try to eavesdrop entirely, but he does try to at least figure out what they're talking about, and most of the time he's able to figure it out, which that's more than I can say about my knowledge of Spanish. I just know how to I just know how to be rude. I know how to be very rude in Spanish. That's it. Okay. This is a fantasy film. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna leave 2. No, 3. 3. I'll leave 3. So there's these 3 I'll leave. The rest I'm gonna pick up and I'm gonna pick up and sell. Galactic Rebellion is what it's called. Okay. Yeah, these 3 I'm going to go ahead and drop in here. Okay. Mark, where did you go? Mark, are you asleep? Okay, listen. So, if someone buys a movie, don't walk away when I'm talking to you. If someone buys a movie, we do not charge them a late fee. You understand? Those are $14. That's more than enough money. Got it? So no late fees if they buy a movie. He's still going to charge them. I know he's going to charge them. All right, I'm going to fix this table. Okay. You should. He'd probably enjoy that, actually. He might have to ask for help occasionally, but he would probably enjoy trying to have an actual conversation in Spanish with somebody. Oh, no. This way. This way, this way, this way, this way, this way. So, that's something I wanted to bring up with you guys. I had mentioned wanting to do the Iron Lung movie. And I mean, I'm just dying to see it, so that's why I suggested doing it tonight. But when I heard that, Glenn wasn't going to be able to make it tonight, Troll Executioner, yes, we can reserve that for you. I put it off till next weekend. But let's see, assign, check out. I'm thinking maybe we can do, like the next time we do a chill stream, we can do it. And then Brent can be here when we watch the movie. It's just an idea. It's a thought. He may not want to stay here that late, so that it may not happen, because usually he leaves right after we finish stream. So he may not want to stay that late. I'll run it by him and see what he thinks before I make a final decision on that. But I've heard you before, AC. You said hello last time we had a movie night. You got super quiet after that, but you did say hello. All right, let's open the store. I think we're. Oh, actually, you know what? Before we do this, I want to fix this small shelf here. I'm gonna put it here, like that, and we will make it. I don't know what we'll make it. We'll leave it fantasy for now. Okay. Are you ready, Mark? Okay, that's good enough. Come get movies.
Ooh. Oh.
Movies. Come get movies. You have a movie.
Wow.
Anyone else? No, you have a movie already. No one else? Oh, how about you, ma'am? You. Yes, you. Would you like to rent a movie? I know someone who likes that color combination. You'd probably get along really well with her. No? Well, all right, fine. How about you? No. Movies give you bad headaches? God, what a horrible life. Hi. You reserved Galactic Rebellion. I have it here.
Hey.
Oh gosh, already? What? You're reserved. You reserved Phono. He is literally the king of side-eye. Like, no one has ever given me side-eye quite like Mark does. Except maybe Dave. Dave's very good at giving me side-eye. And he's asleep. Wake up! We've got movies to sell. All right, so I'm going to put these in the bin. People have already grabbed them. That's awesome. We're going to make a good amount of money. Okay. All right. Go there. You go here. And you go over here. And you go over here. And you go right here. Ha ha ha! I caught up! I'm going to go hand out some flyers, I think. Hold down the fort, Mark. I shall return.
Oh.
You. Yes.
Oh.
Hey, that's good. How about you? Want to come rent some movies? Okay, fine. At least you weren't rude about it. And you. Movies. I know you love movies. You love movies. I knew it. I am a good judge of character. Okay, horror. Horror. Dragon Warzone. Romance. Sell. My gosh. It has been very slow. Slower than usual. Yes. All right, so my kid's birthday party tomorrow, and I need a kid movie to entertain 10 hyperactive little monsters. What do you propose? You're picky. You want it to be a good movie. All right, so you want a good kids movie. Well, I'm sure I can find one. Kid. Yeah, there we go. Here comes the inmate. This one's apparently very good. Have fun. Just what he was hoping for. Oh my god, that would be so fun. That would be so fun. You know, there are games that actually do that. There's one that's there's one where you're running a gas station, but you're aliens. And so you have to like run the gas station pretending to be human, but not really understanding human culture. And then sometimes you have to run from the men in black who show up pretending to be customers. It looks silly. I've been wanting to try it, but it caps at 4. I don't think there's any mods to make it more than 4, and I don't think I would want to play it with more than 4. All right. Nobody's returning anything. Well, I said that too soon, apparently. I'm going to go hand out some flyers again if nobody's... Wow, what was that? That was weird. Okay, sir, I'm coming. Just promise you're not going to flash me, because you kind of look like a flasher. If I'm being honest. Yes? The Troll Executioner. You wanted the Troll Executioner. Okay, horror fan. All right, man. I'm with you. I'm with you. I'm trying to figure out what movie I'm going to watch after stream tonight. All right, we got 2 returns. How long do we have till the end of the day? 7 o'clock. I should probably... Oh, it's Wednesday. Never mind. We're going to be closing soon. Oh, wait. This is not a new release anymore. Oh, it's a foil. Do I have one of these in here already? I'm pretty sure I do. Yes, I do. Okay, so we're going to sell it. There we are. $34! We can make $34 from that one thing. That's amazing. That's amazing. Oh. Okay, we're fine. We're fine. He's just complaining. Okay, I should refill the drinks and candies and stuff because those are probably getting low now. Let's see. All right, those are okay. These are getting pretty low. Huh? Oh my gosh, sorry to keep you waiting. I have the movie Love's Last Melodies for her Jester. Right here. Have fun with that. All right, we have 689. Let's see. I think. Well, actually, first, before we do that, is it equipment? Yes, we can buy a candy dispenser, and that's a nice source of income as well. I'll put one right here. Ha ha ha! Lovely.
I am a banana!
Banana time! I shall wear Nana on my head in honor of being a banana. And my channel's weird obsession with bananas. Because it just happens. It's just something that was born out of Midjourney Mad Libs and just continued forever. Alright, we'll sell you, we will sell you, we will sell you, we will not sell you, you will go back on the shelf. And you will sell you. And, horror. Is this our last customer, Mark? Oh no, there's one more, never mind. She wants cotton candy. I don't know why you use a basket to bring the cotton candy from one place to the other. That's silly. It's like right behind you. Oh, I can turn this off. I'm unpredictable that way, Che. You never know what's going to happen, especially with bananas. All right. 557. So we got a candy thing. Can we get something else? Anything. Something to make this place a little bit more interesting. Neon signs. Let's get some neon signs. They're 150 each. I'll buy 2. Did I buy movies? I did now. Okay. Let's see. I'm going to put one back here on this wall. And let's see. What should we make it? Ooh, popcorn. I like that. Or 3D glasses. Oh, this is super 90s. That's about as 90s as it gets. I'll do the popcorn for this one. And then the other one we'll put over here. And this one, we're going to do the super 90s one. Love that. That's cool. If I could get like a new neon sign for my wall, I'd want it to be something really similar to that. All right, Marcus, you ready to end this day? Let's end this day, my friend. Okay, that's no problem. We'll do it after this day. We'll go through and I'll pick one and you can pick one and Che can pick one. Feeling very gay. I generally don't have much of a problem with potassium in my life because I eat bananas. I love bananas. So not that hard for me to eat, like, you know, banana every couple of days. I used to eat one almost every single day whenever I worked at Verizon Wireless, I always pack my own lunch. And if I didn't pack my lunch, I would at least bring a snack to work, and it always included a banana. Every single day. All right. Comedy. There we go. All right. New movies are on the shelf. All right. I should have been telling you to do returns, but let's see. Assign a job. Return station. I'm going to do it first. You wait for me. You're too slow, my friend. Too slow. Ah, boo. One more. All right. There we are. It's all yours.
I am a banana.
Bananas! All right. Do we have 3 on the shelf still? Yes, we do. So these just go directly into the sale bin. Oops. All right. Put this. Oops. Put this in the back. I'll fix it later. No! Damn it. Okay. I was just trying to get the new releases only. I think I still ended up picking it up. Yep. Okay. All good. All right, let me put this in the back to be fixed. You know what I think another added fun feature for this would be is if occasionally, if a tape was returned that wasn't rewound and you have to put it in the rewinder, the tape will break while it's in the rewinder. Because that happened all the time. Like, most of the broken tapes we had whenever I was working at a video store was because I had to put it in the rewinder and it would break whenever it would finish rewinding. So that's one thing that they don't have in here yet is that sudden, like, oh, damn. I can't blame a customer. I broke this, you know? Christmas. 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 Okay, last 2. Adults and fantasy. Okay. I think... Oh, well, he's still putting stuff away. And I'm going to go ahead and do these real quick before we get started. Sweet Buster. Dino Gummies. And then some Freddy's. Freddy's cheese things. Cheese sticks. Freddy's cheese sticks.
Pink fluffy
Oh, gosh.
unicorns dancing on rainbows. Pink fluffy unicorns dancing on rainbows. Pink fluffy unicorns dancing on rainbows. Pink fluffy unicorns dancing on rainbows.
Thank you for that, AC. I needed the exercise. Crunchzilla. Crunchzilla, where are you? There. Had to go back one. And Galaxy Bar. All right, these guys are full. Okay, you can go back to your regular job. Thank you, sir. All right. Movies. 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 I know you want movies. Some of y'all want movies. Somebody's bound to want movies. Lord, that was a terribly unlucrative round of flyers. I feel like I need to do this again. How about you?
Oh.
Yes? Ah, there, good. Finally, somebody. Oh, do we have a new release today? Did I miss that? Hang on. Did I miss that? Did we really miss that? Oh my god, yes, it's a new release day and I don't have any money. What was I thinking? Okay, Mark, wake up. All right, so we're going to have to $25 per movie. I can get 4. All right, we'll get a more large bundle tomorrow. I can't believe I forgot. The Cash Between Love. There you are.
Wow.
All right, excuse me a moment, everyone in the store, while I process these returns really quickly. Thank you. Okay, then we have an adult film, and then a drama, and a romance. And there's another romance in here right there. And then we have a new release. Wow, there's only one left on the shelf already. All right, horror. And this is going to be kids movie. And then a horror film. And then I have questions to answer. Yes. What can I help you with? A good horror film. Well, I can certainly help you out there, both in real life and in the game. Hey, Jace. Thanks for dropping by. More. That's awesome. If they do, I'm down, guys. If they do, we're definitely going to do that. Everyone will be the employees. We'll all play together. We'll run this video store into the ground together. Yes. What can I help you with? You reserved home, phone home. There you are. Take it. All right. So I need to put these on the shelves. I wish I could make some more money very quickly. Okay, I'll put you... Your fantasy. You go here. Sorry. I lost my place. Maha. And you go here. Okay. No, wait. That's not right. You go here. And you go here. There we go. And more have shown up. Can't get a break. I reserved a copy of the movie Explosive Fisherman. Ooh. Sounds like a fun action flick. Anything with explosions is great. Well, I threw it on the floor. Okay, this should go in the sale bin. All right, you are a Christmas film. Christmas. And fantasy with a gunslinger. It's confusing. Romance. And science fiction. I'm coming. Give me 1 second. Horror. Comedy. And 2 romance films. All right. Now I need to go and talk to this person here. You're looking for a good movie. Just a good movie. Okay, here. How about this one? Ooh. Oops. Oh my god. Yes, what can I help you with? You played scary movies in the store's TV, and my child had awful nightmares. I expect a family-friendly environment when going to a video store. Sorry about that. That's what we used to watch. Well, it wasn't always horror. We would find the worst movies from the 80s and 90s, and we'd have those playing in the store. That was our favorite thing to do. Though mostly it was the 80s, because it was still in the 90s whenever I was working there. So it was mostly 80s movies. But man, we had a really good variety of shit films. That's probably where my love of them started, partially. Okay, we got 2 Christmas films. And it is 8 o'clock on a Thursday, so we're going to be open for probably till 9 or 10. So I think we can kind of calm down. We're not going to have any new people coming in, probably. And if so, they'll be, well, hi. I spoke too soon. Yes. An old movie, sure. How about we go for an old action film? Curse of the Ancient Doghouse. Classic. Oh, you know what time it is? Ha ha ha! This sucks. We have our dealer here, and it's also a new release day, and I need money. So these are pretty cheap. So I'll just grab them all. Thank you, sir. My sweet and tasty fish. Doink. The newlywed shroom. The bird, a beacon of hope. The sheriff's true desire. And Disco Queen in Candyland. Okay, so I got a question. Sorry. Hey, yes. You need a kid movie. You need a kid movie. All right, I can help you. Oh, actually, no. You know what? Oh, no, never mind. They're all out. I was going to get you an expensive kid movie, but they're all gone. So how about The Golden Templar? Ooh. Yes. Thought you'd like that. Okay. What was I going to do? I don't... Oh, my God. Now the phone's ringing.
Hey, número fresca.
Oh, thanks. I got $20. Oh, yes, that's right. I needed new releases. All right, we'll do 20. That'll have to be enough for now. Probably we'll want to get 10 more. What? You want a Christmas movie? Okay. Well, I need to empty my hands. 1 second. All right. You want a Christmas movie? How about A Frosty Mind Reader? Great. More movies. Okay. There we go. Oh. They have been put on... Oh, sorry, Mark. Let me get out of your way. We're done. No new customers. No more questions. We are done. We don't speak about Templars. Oh, tell you what. I'm not sure exactly what to call you. I'll call you Fat Lacey's Piccola. Anyway, I saw RoboCop when I was far too young as well. I had no business watching that film whenever I watched it. But I also, I mean, honestly, I watched a lot of horror films and more adult-oriented action films far before I was old enough to really understand what I was watching. I've since gone back and watched many of them that kind of were not really bothered me, but kind of freaked me out when I was a kid. And I'm just like, God, what was that word? What? This is so stupid. But, you know, That's just the perspective of adult versus perspective of child. Yeah, no, I saw a lot of horror movies that I shouldn't have seen. Heavy Metal. You guys ever seen the movie Heavy Metal? I saw Heavy Metal when I was like 6. No 6-year-old has any business watching the movie Heavy Metal, but I watched it. Actually, I might have been a little older, maybe 8 or 9. I'm old enough to have a memory of seeing it. You know what we used to do when I was a kid? They had there was a drive-in movie theater that we used to go to all the time. Actually, they had a drive-in near here that I used to love going to, but they shut down. But there was a drive-in movie we used to go to, and we always went with. Oh, sorry. One more question. Let's see. She bought 2 sodas. That's it. 2 sodas? Oh wait, no, 18. So she has to have gotten more than just 2 sodas. Well, you know what? Well, it's okay. She's fine. She's okay with it. It was always 2 families. My family and my parents' best friends, their family, because they had two young girls. And we would go in the van, and one of the parents would drive, and then the other pair of parents would hide in the back underneath a pile of blankets. And they'd ask them, is there anybody else in the car? It's like, just the kids, because the kids got in for free. So you only had to pay for 2 adult tickets. The other 2 adults would sneak in by hiding in the blankets in the back. And then we'd all go see the movies. We used to do that all the time. Like every weekend we went to the drive-in. And that's where I saw, let's see. These are movies that I saw when I was a child that I really had no business seeing. Animal House. What was the one? 1942, I believe. Several horror films from the late 70s, early 80s. Anyway, just fun story. I missed the drive-in. We had a drive-in here. We used to go to it every now and then. It was a lot of fun. Puppet Master movies. I do remember the Puppet Master movies. I've seen many Puppet Master movies. In fact, one of the guys in, I think it was Puppet Master 3? Was it Puppet Master 3? He was actually played Mark in The Room, which is widely viewed as one of the worst movies ever made. But he actually was in one of the Puppet Master films as one of the lead roles, which I thought was wild. I love lots of movies from the 80s. As a matter of fact, one of my most watched categories on Tubi are 80s cult films and 80s horror films and 80s action movies. All right, so let's see. Let's look at the data. Wait. Before we do this, 1 second. I'm going to get 10 more, so I have 30. That's my normal amount. All right, let me put these on the shelves and put my decoration out, and then we'll do the synopses. All right, I'm gonna put you, let's see, what's our oldest movie? Our oldest movie is that one. Okay, so you're gonna go over here. You will go here. Boink. Just like that. That's good enough. Okay. And I'm going to sell this. Okay. All right. To the database. All right. Let me see what I'm going to do. I'm going to do a fantasy film. Dark Keg Magic. Let's see. The Ranger's Cow Juice. The Ranger's Cow Juice. Oh, it's an old, bad fantasy movie. Love it. All right, let me load that because I just want to load it up so it's ready to go. While I have the name in my head. Actually, it's not in my head. It's already gone, but let's see. If there were an old critically panned film called, I already have called. Is it the Rangers Cow Juice? Is that right? Yeah, the Rangers Cow Juice. Okay. All right. So, I-10, you wanted either horror or romance. Let's look at horror first. All right. So, your choices: the dead farmer's enchanter, the singer lurking in the field, the explosive lurking in the field, the frying pan lurking in the field, the grave robber's chimp, the stepbrother that haunts the graves, the cookie knocking at midnight, the last diver in Blackwood Manor, the farmer killed, psychotic bodybuilder, psycho killer soldier, psycho killer mushroom, red lady juice, bloody fisherman, the mailman, our last guest, a dead sports car in the attic, the bull, our last guest. They will come for the spell book. The Night of the Weightlifter Zombie. Farmer Killer? All right, cool. Okay, so Che, what category would you like? Psycho Killer, qu'est-ce que c'est? I don't think Tubi will ever charge anyone, quite honestly. A lot of people say that's where movies go to die. I think it's just like a wonderful collection of cinema that should never be forgotten. You do adult this time? I'll prepare myself. Okay, here we go. The Builder's Big Clown. Please fix my leaky infection. The Builder's Big Crystal Ball. Who ordered the hot plant pot? The saucy tape delivery. Extra large puppet, please. Dripping on the mammoth. Sweaty skull action. Sauna sessions with my godfather. Stiff ape. Neon dog tension. Double sofa action. 2 ladies for 1 rocket man. The sheriff's true desire. The bad boy with his computer. The bad boy with his wizard. Poor shroom, you're mine. Poor infection, you're mine. The restrained lady. Flaming hot sorcerer. Flaming hot letter. Creamy enchanter. Me time with my octopus. Chocolate-covered toadstool. Grip my monkey by the tip. My sweet and tasty fish. The ghost, my fantasy. The gum machine in the velvet room. And the superstar in my pants. They do have a lot of indie films on Tubi. That's very true. They have a wonderful collection of old films. They have actually a pretty good collection of older series as well. Stiff Ape? All right, cool. All right, good luck with your synopses, my friends. Let's take a look at mine. The Rangers Cow Juice from 1991. It's a Western absurdist comedy slapstick. Wait, did I not? Oh, wait, I need to redo this because it's supposed to be a fantasy film. Let me rephrase this. Critically panned fantasy film. There we go. Sorry about that. Let's try this again. The Rangers Cow Juice, 1993. Genre, high fantasy, absurdist adventure comedy. In a realm of magic, monsters, and mystery, someone forgot to refrigerate the potion. Here's the synopsis. In the mystical sun-scorched realm of Utter Earth. Oh, God. I already love it. The rivers have run dry, and magic is fading. The land is protected by Ranger Alistair, a grim, cloak-wearing tracker who is sworn to protect the innocent. Alistair's life is upended when he discovers the Amulet of Bovinia, a relic that contains the last remaining source of pure, uncorrupted magical energy in the world. A glowing supernatural liquid known simply as the cow juice. According to ancient prophecy, whoever drinks the juice will gain the strength of 100 minotaurs and absolute dominion over the realm's fauna. Desperate to conquer utter earth, the wicked dark sorcerer Lord Malgorg sends his horde of bumbling goblin raiders to steal the amulet and weaponize the liquid to create an army of mutant milk-producing shadow beasts. The chaos, Alistair is forced to team up with a cynical, fast-talking fairy named Pip to transport the glowing jug of juice across the perilous Whispering Mountains to the sacred fridge of the elders before it spoils under the fantasy sun. The film quickly spirals into a series of cheap, disjointed set pieces. During an ambush, Pip tries to cast a defensive shield, but accidentally mixes her magic with the juice. This causes a localized rainstorm of thick, curdled cottage cheese that completely covers the goblin army, leading to a highly criticized 5-minute slapstick slip-and-slide sequence. The Minotaur maze, Alistair attempts to navigate a labyrinth guarded by a terrifying Minotaur. Instead of an epic battle, the ranger defeats the beast by offering it a glass of the magical liquid, resulting in a bizarre, low-budget sequence where the monster becomes hyperactive and starts doing the Macarena. A massive chunk of the second act is dedicated entirely to Alistair frantically searching a desert oasis for a frost stone, because the juice is beginning to emit a foul, sour odor that drains his stamina. The climax. The finale takes place at the peak of Malgorg's obsidian tower. Malgorg manages to steal the jug and drinks the magical liquid, expecting godlike power. However, because the juice spent 3 days under a fantasy sun without refrigeration, it has fermented into a highly unstable, explosive magical yogurt. Instead of transforming into an invincible warlord, Malgorg begins to violently bloat, shooting random sparks of pink energy from his hands. Alistair uses his trusty longbow to shoot a well-placed arrow directly into Malgorg's glowing, pressurized belt buckle. The sorcerer explodes in a massive wave of pink neon foam that coats the entire tower, instantly turning his dark castle into a whimsical strawberry-scented bouncy house. Alistair and Pip walk away into a newly restored Green Valley as the credits roll. So why was it critically panned? The costume design. Critics mercilessly mocked the high fantasy costumes. Ranger Alistair's enchanted leather armor was visibly made of repurposed vinyl car seat covers, and the goblins wore green painted ski masks with plastic ears hot glued to the sides. The inexplicable lore. The script attempted to build a complex, serious mythology around dairy products, featuring terms like the Great Churning and the prophecy of the Calcium Knight, which audiences found impossible to take seriously. Abysmal special effects. The magical glow of the cow juice was achieved using a harsh, overlaid post-production tint that frequently glitched, accidentally turning the main character's arms and face bright neon green for several frames at a time. And the tone mismatch. The film featured a sweeping, over-the-top orchestral score that belonged in an epic cinematic masterpiece, which clashed horribly with the movie's constant barrage of lowbrow puns and dairy-based toilet humor. The notable quote, Malgorg thought he could handle the power, but he's about to find out. I'm completely intolerant. Please generate a movie poster for this shining beacon of horrible cinema. Oh, is it AC? That's interesting. All right. Wait, what? I asked for a picture. All right, no. I need you to generate a picture. What are you doing? Please generate a movie poster for the film you just described. Don't do a Google search and give me a link. I need the actual picture. I need you to make the art for it. Thank you. Make the movie poster. Thank you. Gemini is weird sometimes. The Ranger's Cow Juice, a critically panned fantasy epic. Why does the bad guy look like Venger from Dungeons and Dragons cartoon show? He just needs to have the horn on one side. And I love the fairy. The fairy looks like she's wearing rings with like a backpack wing, right? It's like it's not actually real wings. In a world without water, only the juice can save them if it doesn't spoil first. What a strange idea for film. Oh, now it... Okay, so it gave me both. That's weird. Oh, gosh. It gave me like 4. What? What happened here? He looks even more like Venger with his giant horns. Kind of kept it mostly the same. Who's this guy? When was there another wizard? I don't remember there being a wizard. In a world that's lactose intolerant, only the juice can save them. At least the second two, the fairy actually looks like a fairy. This one, it looks like a girl cosplaying as a fairy. So weird. So weird. Okay, let's check out the ones you guys made. All right. The Farmer Killer. Released at the height of the drive-in theater era, just days before Halloween, positioning it as a low-budget box office sleeper hit that was later banned in several UK boroughs during the video nasty panic of the 1980s. In a world that is lactose intolerant. Tagline: This autumn, the harvest isn't the only thing being reaped. Deep in the heart of the isolated Midwest, the small town of Oakhaven is struggling through a brutal drought. Desperate to save his ancestral lands, Silas Vance, a reclusive third-generation corn farmer, turns to dark, old-world rituals passed down by his ancestors to restore life to his dying soil. The ritual demands a specific fertilizer: blood. When a group of city teenagers down on their luck break down on the desolate country road that right bordering the Vance property, they seek shelter in an abandoned barn. One by one, they are hunted across the sprawling, claustrophobic rows of towering cornfields by a towering figure wielding modified, rusted agricultural tools. As the local sheriff uncovers a generations-long history of missing travelers in the county, the remaining survivors must outsmart a man who knows every square inch of the pitch-black fields before they become the next harvest. The killer, Silas Vance, the farmer, a hulking, silent man of few words, hardened by years of brutal manual labor and grief over his failing farm. He wears an old, grease-stained, heavy canvas coat and a burlap sack mask tied tightly at the throat with twine. Cutting narrow eye holes to navigate the dark fields, his weapon of choice are a modified grain scythe and an antique hand-cranked corn sheller. So it actually sounds a bit like a combination of like Friday the 13th, because the first Friday the 13th movie, that's what the killer wore. They wore a burlap sack over their head. And a little, not necessarily Children of the Corn. I'm trying to think if there was one that was like Jeepers Creepers. Jeepers Creepers, right? That was the one with the scarecrow killing everyone, right? In the cornfields? Am I right? Am I remembering correctly? I feel like I'm remembering correctly. Anyway, let's move on. The survivors. Benny Miller, the practical friend, the level-headed mechanic of the group who's driving them to a weekend concert. It's his old station wagon that overheats near the Vance property. He uses his resourcefulness to try and hotwire a rusted tractor on the farm to escape. Smart kid. Cassie Vance, no relation, the final girl, an observant, introverted college student who is hyper-aware of the eerie atmosphere from the start. Unlike her friends, she notices the anomalies, like the strange bone-carved trinkets hanging from the scarecrows. Her resilience and knowledge of basic tracking help her navigate the maze-like cornrows. Brooke and Toby, the carefree couple. The classic horror archetypes who wander away from the safety of the group. Brooke is looking for a place to get a clear radio signal, while Toby is looking for a quiet spot to drink, making them the first to cross paths with Silas's rusted scythe. And Sheriff Thomas Tom Adler, A weary, close-to-retirement small-town lawman who has spent years turning a blind eye to the occasional drifter disappearing near the county line. When a local girl's bracelet is found near the edge of the Vance's farm, his guilt forces him to finally investigate the farmhouse, leading to a grim discovery in the cellar. A mean-spirited, redundant harvest of blood. Director Arthur Vance spends far too much time watching corn sway in the wind and not nearly enough time developing a plot. What remains is a cheap, derivative cash-in on the Texas Chainsaw Massacre that replaces genuine tension with the repetitive clanging of rusty farm equipment. A sour crop from start to finish. Director Arthur Vance spends... Oh, I did that already. Genuinely unsettling if you can stomach the grime. While mainstream audiences will undoubtedly recoil at the grim, low-budget execution, The Farmer Killer achieves an atmosphere of rural dread that is hard to shake. Silence Vance is a terrifying presence, played with a lumbering physical menace. The sequence in the cornfield at dusk utilizes shadow and natural ambient sound to create a masterclass in low-budget claustrophobia. The ultimate midnight movie. Fangoria said that. It must be good then. Banned in the UK as a video nasty, this grainy nightmare is finally finding its rightful audience on VHS. It's dirty, it's unrelenting, and the final 20 minutes in the barn cellar features some of the most inventive and stomach-churning practical effects of the late 70s. Slip this tape into your VCR with the lights off. I mean, I'll be honest, it sounds like a movie I'd watch, so... Wasn't it Scarecrow? It might be. It might not be. I don't really remember. I've only seen Jeepers Creepers once, and it was a long time ago. And I've slept and drank and done other things since then, so it's probably not even in my head anymore. It would probably be a brand new movie if I watched it. I just remember it took place in fields, like cornfields. I feel like that's at least correct. So that's what it made me think of. But this makes me think of Friday the 13th, the first Friday the 13th, with the burlap sack on the head. All right, let's move on to the adult film. Stiff Ape, 1995. In the urban jungle, he's having a really, really rough week. It's 1995. Patty is a mild-mannered, tech-obsessed audio engineer working at a failing community radio station in downtown Chicago. With his signature glasses, goatee, and a permanent look of tech support exhaustion, Patty prefers the company of soundboards and early internet chat rooms to actual people. His quiet life is upended when a mysterious crate from an eccentric tech billionaire arrives at the station. Inside is a state-of-the-art prototype virtual reality headset designed to simulate the raw, untamed primal power of nature, codenamed the Ape System. The twist: when a lightning storm hits the radio tower while Patty is testing the headset, a classic 90s movie malfunction occurs. Instead of a simple simulation, the system fries Patty's nervous system with a low-frequency sonic pulse. Patty wakes up completely unharmed, but with a bizarre side effect. Whenever his adrenaline spikes or he gets stressed out, his muscles completely lock up, freezing him into a rigid, statue-like posture resembling a silverback gorilla in a defensive stance. Well, that would be interesting to see. The chaos. Dubbed the Stiff Ape by the local tabloid media, Patty becomes an accidental local sensation. The plot kicks into high gear when a corrupted real estate mogul tries to shut down the radio station to build a luxury high-rise. Boy, that sounds like an 80s movie. To save his beloved station, Patty has to team up with a ragtag crew of 90s archetypes. A rollerblading intern, a grunge rock DJ, a cynical station manager. They organize a live, high-stakes radiothon broadcast, but the stress causes Patty to repeatedly freeze into an absurd, rigid poses at the worst possible moments. He has to navigate physical comedy gags, evade corporate henchmen, and figure out how to reverse the signal before he gets permanently stuck as a human statue. A classic 90s low-budget sci-fi comedy filled with neon lighting, blocky computer monitors, dial-up sound effects, and plenty of over-the-top physical humor. Literally me in college. It's literally me in college right there, just without the gray in the beard. Featuring Patty Gridden, Robert Quinn, Ben Titner, Justin Rurgens, Albert Alon, and Stanier Hugger. What weird names. Margraire Mary Broch, and produced by Ganry Laneson. I love this. I love this shirt too. It's a cool shirt. It looks like there's a possum on it. Nah, maybe not. I don't know. I can't tell. But it's cool. I love the VR headset in the back too. Like what's that all about? Oh, that's cute. Titner. Yeah. Band Titner. Oh, that was fun. Yeah, all right, guys. I had a lot of fun tonight. Did you guys have fun? I hope you guys had fun. I've actually read about the Video Nasty thing. Or maybe I saw a YouTube video about it. It might have been, actually, no, I think it was a YouTube video. Retrovault, maybe? Retrovault does a bunch of, like, things of movies that were banned at certain times. Ooh, woo! And they had a whole thing about the movies that were banned in the UK in the 80s. And, yeah, I've seen quite a few of them, actually. That's a wonderful resource if you like expanding out into other like strange cinema, like older horror movies, older cult films that you may not have heard of. Check out Retrovault on YouTube and look at some of their top 10 of like obscure horror movies or strange movies. And yeah, I've made lists and just gone down the list and looked for them on streaming services, and a lot of them are on like Tubi and some of the free ones. Shudder. Shudder's not free, but Shudder has quite a few too. Anyway. Just a suggestion. If you like weird movies and strange movies like I do, you know, it's a wonderful resource to find stuff you've never heard of before. I did too, I-10. I really like the horror one. The horror one sounds good. Like I would watch that. I would totally watch that. Patty Titner. Night, Jace. Thanks for coming by, man. I'll see you on the Discord. Goodness, 3 a.m. I never stay up that late. I don't know how people do. Like midnight rolls around, I'm just like, I've got to go lay my head on that pillow right now. But that's going to be it for stream tonight, guys. Tomorrow night, we're going to be returning to our regular stream schedule for Sundays and Mondays. We took last week off because of the holiday. I'm not that boring, am I? Anyway.
Goodbye.
Anyway, we're going to be returning to that. So tomorrow night, we're going to be going back to the M10S Savage. We're going to be fighting the Dude Bros again. And training up our 2 new people. So we have a new healer and we have a new damage dealer who's going to be joining us. So we're probably going to be, it's not going to be like going back to the very beginning, but we're going to have to reprog through some of the harder mechanics while they learn how to do it. We all know how to do it, so it's going to be a lot quicker. But that's going on Sunday and Monday. We've all got lots of upgrades now, so our damage output should be much better as long as we keep our heads on straight.
I am a banana!
Bananas! Hooray for bananas! Anyway, so that's tomorrow and Monday, and then new members-only video for Dragon Quest is coming out tomorrow. So you'll have that to watch as well. And then that's it. That's all that I have in the future for the channel at the moment. The stuff I'm doing with Brent is kind of on hold at the moment because one of his cats is having a hard time. So I'm allowing some time for that to be taken care of because I don't want him to feel obligated to have to come away from his home right now. I want him to be able to stay there in case he has problems that he has to deal with his cat. So I'm not putting any pressure on our collaborations right now. So right now I'm just kind of flying solo. But we will be doing our chill stream again very soon once we figure out when we're going to do that, and that's going to also be when we start filming other things again, like Pajama Party Picture Show. We should have that already. I normally film it before one comes out, but we just couldn't. But anyway, Dragon Quest tomorrow, Fallout next Saturday, regular streams Sunday, Monday, and then Tuesday, Light Switches Bitches are going to be back. We're going to be playing Repo on Tuesday. Hi, Squishy. If you've been here the whole time, I'm sorry I didn't say hi to you. It's good to see you. All right, yeah, I'm going to go sit on my couch now, guys. Good night. Have a wonderful evening wherever you are. And I will see you guys very soon. And if you're here tomorrow, I'll see you tomorrow.
Chat still scrolling, but the game's all done. We laughed so hard that we scared the sun. She's still cracking one last joke on call. Patty Cake's face on the screen too small.
Brennan Tuna, still talking in caps. AC Master, dropping meme-shaped facts. I am losing, but he owns it proud. Nolan clipping every scream out loud.
Megan's yawning, but she types one more. Myrtle spams hearts till they flood the floor. Kelto's trick was hold the line so tight. Alright, my friends, it's that time of night. Good night, you goops. Thanks for hanging around. From the first bad joke to the final sound. We'll close this tab, but it still feels bright. Same time, same place till the next live night. Good night, you goops. Sleep well. We did it right. All those goofy AI clips of Patty Cake's wild side. We'll remember every bit, every laugh, every cry. Screen goes dark, but it's all alright. We're still a weird little family. Signing off tonight. Good night, you goops. Thanks for hanging around. From the first bad joke to the final sound. We'll close this tab, but it still feels bright. Same time, same place till the next live night. Good night, you goops. Sleep well. We did it right. We did it right. We did it right.